Hello, Termites. How we doing? Night 76. That's a good number, right? What are we drinking? Well, first of all, I kind of stole this glass in Scotland. By kind of stole, I meant, could I buy it? And the lady said no, and I said, what if I took it? And she said, no problem. So I did offer to pay for it. I just thought it was a fun glass. It says Innocent Gun Lager Beer. That's the kind of shit I mule transatlantically, and then Lewis goes, what the fuck is the matter with you? I'm like, what? I like the glass. What are we drinking? New Glarus Spotted Cow Beer. Oh my God, it's from Wisconsin. And I believe if you Google it, there's rules about taking it over state lines. They also had a thing about butter. They weren't letting Kerrygold butter in, I think. Wisconsin has some very strange laws. But this is not a session beer, as my brother-in-law Matt would call it. This is like a treat beer, 1 or 2, because it tastes like if you took a Mick Ultra and then put like 3 sticks of butter in it and maybe a little, some sort of candy. It's so good. I even went to their brewery, which is totally fun to do, and it's in a beautiful part outside of Milwaukee, and it's like on a hill, and it's really pretty. That's a little travel tip. We are moving right along with Tanya's book, Termites. We're on page 206, and I wanted to play this one for you, because I don't think I know this one. This is the song that she says, Just Another Love. So let's hear this one, because this, I guess, was a hit. I don't think I know it. Just Another Love, Tanya Tucker. Okay, here we go.
Taking all the young girls and making them dance.
I can't say that I know it. It sounds a little bit familiar. It's had 219,000 views. That's good. She'll get a little Google AdSense money off that. 1,001 people liked it. 30 people, not so much. 30 people bothered to go. That's kind of mean. 42 comments. Let's see them. I miss the 80s. Everything was more simple. You could leave your doors unlocked and sleep with the windows open. What? Where do you live? I wouldn't have done that in the 80s. People write the weirdest shit. This song takes me back to when I was a kid. Okay, that's a normal comment. She has a one-kind voice. No one will ever match her voice. Heard this in a song in a store and download it, adding it to my collection. Yeah. I was humming this song, then I had to research it. Number 1 Billboard hit, 10/18/1986. Boom! God bless. All right. Okay, so you get the drift there. Okay, let's put this away. Turn this volume down in case some dumb shit were to call in the middle of this, which is important. So that was a hit, I guess. She's working on this new album at age 24 to get her out of the bad column that she's put herself in because of her behavior, aka lifestyle. Okay, so is that song and another song, One Love at a Time, this guy Paul Davis and Paul Overstreet wrote. We missed a couple songs during those sessions. We didn't cut that Paul Overstreet song I loved, I Won't Take Less in Your Love, and then there was a Paul Davis song that Jerry and I both sang around the studio, even at dinner during breaks, Love Me Like You Used To. It was so odd we waited to record both of those songs on the second album. When we finished recording Girls Like Me, we looked at each other and said, now why didn't we cut Love Me Like You Used To, and I Won't Take Less Than Your Love? Next time, Jerry said. Jerry and I were full of confidence when we started working on Girls Like Me. When I say we were confident, we succeeded. I don't mean to sound arrogant, nor do I mean I never have any self-doubts. I've had plenty of them, and more so as an adult than I was a child. When I was 14 or 15, I was fearless. I never paid attention to how I was singing a song. I just did it. As I got older, there were times when I thought, God, I don't know how anybody could think I could sing. I knew I could sing okay, but sometimes I felt like I wasn't special or different. And then I'd have to say to myself, well, what can you do to make yourself believe people believe you're special? What kind of song can you do? That's why when I look for songs now, I try to find ones that are great enough to push any self-doubts I have aside. One of the songs Jerry brought to the table was Girls Like Me. This is a song about women who keep looking but never finding the right man. Despite the fact that I ran around Nashville without ever changing entourage, with an ever-changing entourage of pals, I wasn't really dating anyone special. That permanent relationship I always wanted seemed out of reach. It's like Tracy Johnson's husband Jim said, if you're around me, you just gotta hang on, but not very many men want to seem to do that for the long haul. That didn't stop me from wanting to find the man of my dreams, and I related to the song so much we titled the album Girls Like Me. Another song that fit the bill was titled I'll Come Back as Another Woman. Oh my God. This is why I love country music. Well, you don't like me now, I'll come back as another woman. There again, the song said a lot about me. Even though the song is about a woman who plans to come back around and break her ex-lover's heart, it also fit my career situation since I was hoping to come back to the charts after a 3-year hiatus. There's another deeper level, though. I've always felt that several people traveling around in one body. I've always felt I was several people traveling around in one body. Oh, all these different Tanyas make it difficult for people to stick around since my mood's changed a lot. This is the disconnect. You are you. Which Tanya do you like out of the three? Who seems to be the most responsible, and who do most people want to seem to be around? Well, whoever that one is, just be that one. It can be done. You don't just go, well, I got 3 personalities and I don't know when they're all going to pop up. I'm surprised at the people that are with me. Tanya number 2 comes roaring out, what? I'll be up and down and all around within a matter of hours. I remember once when I was on tour in Europe a few years ago and Jerry Lee Lewis happened to be staying at the same hotel. I'd done my show and was about ready to go to bed when he called and wanted me to come up to his room, and I thought, oh man, I've got to sleep. But Lee Lewis is pretty hard to say no to. So I said, well, come on. I lay there in bed half the night listening to him talk everything from music to his cousin Jimmy Swaggart. Okay, I did not know. I have the Jerry Lee Lewis book, the biography. You want to hear that? Comment on it. Termites. I did not know his cousin was Jimmy Swaggart, whom he said wasn't quite the religious icon he seemed. Shocking. The comment almost put an end to the whole conversation because that was before Jimmy's bad press, and I wouldn't listen to any hurtful talk about him. Oh, my God. Jerry Lee paced around with all this excess energy, and he couldn't seem to focus anywhere but on stage. He had so many personality types going on at once, it flat wore me out. Can you imagine? Because there's 3 Tanyas. So Jerry must have been like 6 Jerrys. Because how do you trump 3? Well, it's got to be more than 3. He had someone, blah, 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 blah. And then I got to thinking, I must wear some people out too. That song could have been titled, I'll Come Back as Several Different Women. What? That'd have been a good one, yeah. The label released the first single, One Love at a Time, and it moved up the charts as if I'd never been gone from the airways. One Love at a Time. Let's hear that. Shall we, Termites? Not sure I know what that is either. Okay. All right, you want me to do an impression of my dad? Here we go. One Love at a Time by Tanya Tucker. That's how loud he talks. And slowly, because he thinks the giggle machine is slow, like that, and it's not. But we don't tell him that. No. Oh, wait, I think, maybe.
One love at a time, that's all I can handle.
That's all she can handle. Which is weird, because there's 3 Tanyas. So you think you could assign a man to each Tanya, and then you can handle 3 loves at a time. But that's just me doing some math. All right. We're almost done with this little paragraph, and then we'll put your termites to bed. The second single from Girls Like Me was Just Another Love, released in July. It became my first #1. Did I already play Just Another Love? I already should. Yeah, we did. I'll Come Back as Another Woman, and It's Only Over You. 2 more hits. It was after Just Another Love took off that I really understood how close I'd come to blowing my career. It reminded me, It took a hit to remind me what I nearly lost. It's amazing what a big record will do. All of a sudden, the label is flooded with requests for interviews, television appearances, and signed albums to give away at benefits. Booking offers doubled and then tripled. As I was out on the road with a five-piece band and a vengeance to promote the record. A vengeance! I've never been out on the road with a vengeance for anything except going out. And I don't mean doing cocaine. I mean having a spotted cow. After a couple hits, I was back up in the 25K range. It's possible being away from recording all those years, best thing could have happened. I had taken a short vacation from the studio, and I was ready to come back and kick some butt. Things are going great for me, and some news from Tobar added to the excitement. He moved away from John Peter's salon and was working for Jose Eber. Tovar's her hair guy. And he had finally opened his own salon. Tovar's was under construction on Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. His clientele was expanding to include famous film stars like Heather Locklear, Tina Turner, and Aaron Gray. I put the word out in the country music industry, and soon he added Dolly Parton and Emmylou Harris to his client list. I was so proud of Tovar's as if it was my own work, since we talked about his dream of owning his own salon ever since we met. All right. That was a fun little chapter. What are termites? What else do I have for you guys? Anything? Baseball started. My Cardinals are fine. Doing well. It's going to be weird, though. I mean, basically we're doing a round-robin tournament. Am I high? No, I'm not high. So in October 1st, we're going to say somebody won the World Series? Kind of. But everybody will know. It's kind of bullshit. I mean, I like the baseball's on. It's fun. But I don't think we should be acting like it's a real World Series when that happens. I think you should treat it like they would a 10-year-old's tournament. Round robin, and the winners get ribbons. Maybe a trophies from a local trophy shop. How about that? Kind of be funny because then they'd be collector's items. See how I'm thinking? Merch, merch, merch. Okay, termites. Get your blanket. Get your summer sheet. If you're looking for some good sheets that are from hotels, my favorite hotel sheet, and I've traveled everywhere, I like a Courtyard sheet, believe it or not, any kind of Marriott sheet. But I also really like the Westin sheets. You can buy those online. They're a little pricey. I think I just saw lightning. But they're worth it. All right, termites. You good termites. You're worthy termites. Some of you are chubby, but we've discussed that's okay. You're patient termites. And I look forward to your comments because you have a voice. You're not a silent termite. You matter. You matter to me. You matter to other termites. Sometimes you see termites commenting to other termites. It's nice. Please keep it nice. If I see any negative termites, gone. You'll be eradicated. I will call my friend Steve. All he does is kill bugs. He's so funny, this guy. He has a passion for killing bugs like people have passions for art or something. I mean, he's into it. If I find one carpenter bee, he is over here with a truck and a lot of weaponry. Don't be mean termites. You will be eradicated. I will call Steve and I'll have him spray termite spray all around your little account. Psst. All right. I'm tired too, termites. I'm going to take my little Lewis Black blanket. I think put myself down. So are we ready? Are we ready? Night-night, termites.